to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular, welcome to your mystery reading. The first thing that I want to do is shuffle out one card from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle, I guess to kind of get the context or the general energy of your reading. If you want to be a part of the community that I'm trying to create, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you're interested, you can also find me on TikTok. The link to that will be in the description. And before I get you your first card, remember that this is a general reading on YouTube that may be for more than one person. So if you're struggling to find a meaning in a message, that's okay, just let it go, because it might just be meant for someone else. And if it truly was meant for you, the universe and your spirit guides will make that obvious to you either sometime during this reading or sometime during your journey. So the card, oh, this is interesting. The card that I have is Earth Magic, Nature, Rituals, and Charms. I said that seeing this card was interesting because whenever I was shuffling these cards, I just saw a message about that change starts with you. But whenever I was shuffling these cards, I got a glimpse of the top of a card that was green, and it looked like it was this card because I didn't know what I saw, but it looks like the branches. Maybe there could be some symbolism here around tree branches, or an analogy or something that could be particularly significant for someone. I definitely feel that the color green here is going to be significant for someone. Nature, being more connected with nature and being more connected with who you are in this physical reality. There could also be something here about being connected with who you are in your more internal, mental, emotional, spiritual reality. It's a really interesting way to put it. But Earth Magic. I'm actually really, really happy to see this card because it does feel like this could be a reminder for someone that the universe and your spirit guides are really trying to show you some magic, communicate with you through magic. I'm also feeling here that if you have been trying to communicate with, the universe, your spirit guides, earth, whatever it is, there is appreciation for that, spiritual appreciation. Nature definitely does feel very, very significant here, and there could definitely be some significant rituals that you do here. I actually really felt that. That help you connect more with the earth, with this reality, whatever those rituals are that help you connect more with nature and with yourself. Definitely keep doing those rituals. And with charms, there could be a specific charm here that is significant to you. I just saw 333. There's something here about growth, expanding, that could be significant here. Like being connected with your physical reality is very, very important when it comes to your own growth and your own expansion internally and maybe even spiritually. I am feeling something here about your psychic senses getting stronger. I'm feeling like strong communication between you and the universe, you and your spirit guides, whoever or whatever you communicate to, which is really, really, really interesting because there's definitely a magical, almost mysterious kind of energy here. Next, I am going to get one major arcana from the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot to see what big theme or idea wants to come through. I'm actually really, really interested in what this major arcana will be, especially with seeing 432. Trust that everything happens for a reason, that you're seeing this reading for a reason, that you are receiving this message for a reason. And remember that it's up to you to discover what that reason is. It is out there. You just have to be willing to find it or understand it. So the major arcana that I have is the Chariot with the number 7. And actually, Christmas could be a significant holiday for someone. Maybe there's some gifts that are being exchanged here. Like, you might be getting spiritual Christmas gifts from the universe and your spirit guides. I'm not sure what that means for everybody, so, you know, only take it if it resonates, because it may not be a message for you. But the first thing that I want to say with this Chariot card, the number 7 on it, to me, is a message about the more that you give to yourself internally, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, the more that you are able to receive from the universe. There's a lot of good luck here, and a lot of magic, a lot of mystery. If you feel that the universe and your spirit guides are calling you in a certain direction, move in that direction, but also make sure that the callings that you follow come from a place of truth rather than a place of fear. One second. I'm definitely feeling like this output flow type of energy with foot. I feel like there could be something here with you standing on the grass outside barefoot or the ground or whatever. But it's like the input to get the output, in terms of like to get more from the universe. You first have to input and you know, give more to yourself internally, and you are able to receive more externally. There's definitely very strong manifestation kind of energy here, and I do feel that there is a reminder here that whatever is going on in your inner world is going to reflect in your outer world. So if there's chaos within, there's going to be chaos without. If there's peace within, there's going to be peace without. There's something here about moving from disharmony into harmony, especially internally. There are parts of yourself that you are definitely being called to stop rejecting and to definitely embrace. This could be a specific message for someone, but this could be specifically about your more emotional, sensitive, spiritual, almost childlike side. I don't know how to describe it, but I definitely feel very, very strong here that having more control over your reality, over the outcomes in your life, over your karma, it first starts with having more control over your mind, over your fears. There's definitely something here about really having the opportunity to see your strength and to truly, truly embrace your strength or strengths. Don't take those unique parts of you for granted, because there's a lot of magic in that. There's a lot of magic in this energy. It does give me a sort of witchy vibe, so that could be significant for someone, but definitely doesn't have to be. But to wrap up this reading, I'm going to get one card from the Magical Dogs Tarot. This has both major arcanas and the minor arcanas. So what do we have here to wrap up this reading? Interesting. We have the Four of Cups. This is really interesting because in this Four of Cup cards from this specific deck, this I like the vibe that I got when I read it was like, this is supposed to represent something shiny, a very good, fruitful opportunity. I'm also feeling here that a very attractive opportunity could also not be fruitful. It could appear to be fruitful and it's really not, and this could be a warning here to not make any impulsive decisions, to really think through things, to really contemplate, maybe even rest, to really give yourself some space. Like, I'm really feeling a lot of space. You're definitely being called to be very patient with yourself, to trust yourself, and to believe in yourself, to make sure that your decisions come from what you believe is truly right and not what someone else believes is right. There could be something here about learning to live without the need for validation from others, being able to validate yourself and feeling confident in who you are, not needing, I don't know how to describe it, but there is a lot of self-confidence here that you are being called to step into, and the universe and your spirit guides really want you to know that stepping into the level of self-confidence that you're being called to spiritually, it's easier than you think. It's just very important that you look within yourself for your answers and not outside of yourself. And as I was thinking that, I saw 122 and 123. So remember that change starts with you. The more that you look inward for your answers, you have the power to encourage others to do the same without even directly convincing them or anything. Someone here may really need to know that you do have an impact. You have a lot of power. You always have a lot of power. It's just what kind of magician are you going to be? You know, that's a very, very deep question. Are you going to be a manifestor that works from light, or that works for light, or are you going to be a manifestor that works for the dark? And at this time, you're really being called to remember your worth and what you deserve and the impact that you can have on others. I saw 222. Making a good decision now is really going to help others make better decisions, if that makes sense. I just saw 234. Definitely trust that everything happens for a reason. There is a very magical, mystical type of energy here, and you're really being called to look inward for your answers, to really align with your morals, where they align with your actions. I definitely feel here that you are being called to align in some way, so that way you can have more from the universe, be able to receive more from the universe. You're being reminded that to be more open to the light, to receiving the light, you first have to be more open to receiving the dark. So 321, trust that everything is happening for a reason. Maybe what someone needs to hear is that magic is real. You just have to stay open about what magic is. I think that there is a lot of magic, definitely, in communicating with the universe and your spirit guides. So definitely keep doing that. There could be some specific so-called magical message that they have for you. It could be this reading, it could be a different one. Just take that however it resonates. But that will be the end of your reading. I hope that it was helpful or relevant in some way. If you liked it, hit the like button to show me that. That is the best way to support me. And if you'd like to offer even more support, you can donate through the thanks button directly below the video. Absolutely not obligated, but always very much appreciated. Feel free to leave a comment if you have any. I'd really love to connect with you more. And thank you so much to those of you who have shown your support thus far. That really does mean a lot to me. And the last thing that I want to say is thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around.